Hey Mike, I had this epiphany, so I figured I would just probably upload this to one of my private channels. Well, a few things have come together. The first thing I've noticed, and other people have noticed, because I talk to people from all over the world, so given my insomnia, people have seen me, at even past the half-life of my medication, and have remarked that I am different. Even my ex-wife noticed this too. So I think the medication's actually distorting my personality, and it's altering the direction of my psyche. Have more of a directive focus on the medications for whatever reason, and I have proof of this given my research that's also been objectively verified, well, to the best of our extent, by 3 other people. That for whatever reason, Xanax is swelling extroverted judgment. Extroverted judgment is a contradiction to my native fluidity. So when I reach the half-life, I become more bubbly, upbeat, and actually more relaxed. So the medication's actually kind of having a paradoxical effect, in my opinion, right now. Or at least maybe it always has. I'm just noticing it now. So I've decided, and I hope I have your support on this, but I'd like to begin weaning probably after the holidays, just down a 0.5 milligram, and then waiting a year to let things settle and allow for me to compensate for the ruined structures in my brain, because I do think that the medication has been tied in with my development psychologically. What I mean by this is I do think the medication, like a cancer, has formed its own network. And so it is, so whatever I learned on the medication, I do think that I'll have trouble accessing that off the medication. However, I do think that I've experienced a great deal of trauma while on the medication. And frankly, I think getting off the medication, while that might be traumatizing with itself, I do think that I could hop networks. But there'll be like a period of latency, sort of like what Jordan Peterson experienced, and that's if the going off of the medication doesn't kill me. I think if I go down a 0.5 milligram at a time and wait a year between these breaks, or these lowering the medication, I might be fine. I do think what I'll experience is a bit of a loss and confusion, but the only way to get back to who I really was and start to get in touch with myself again is to come back to reality. And I've realized that I've lost touch with reality. Part of the reason why I think I'm starting to look like I have a personality disorder is because, indeed, that's what's happening. My psyche's being pulled in 2 different directions. But this is medication induced. I don't think this is induced by the environment. I mean, I can't say it doesn't play a role, but given my age, I really am leaning more towards it's the medication. So something to think about. Didn't want to waste too much of your time. Let me know.